Are you looking for a side hustle to make a little bit of extra money? Well, that's what we're going to cover in this video. Now, if you follow much on this channel, my real goal is to help you leave your 9-to-5 job by hitting consistent 10K months. And eventually I'm going to pull you over to my side. You're going to start a YouTube channel and we're really going to experience freedom in your life. But I also get sometimes you just need some extra money and you want to make a few extra $1,000 per month, and you need a good strategy to do that. I review so many different strategies out there that I thought it would be a waste not to give you a really good overview of stuff that I've been seeing recently and maybe something that's a good fit for you. So in this video, I'm really going to talk through a lot of the content I've been making recently and give you almost a guided tour through my 2 YouTube channels and a lot of the courses I reviewed, softwares I reviewed, and things that you could take advantage of if you're more in the side hustle season of life than the online business. Obviously, I'm going to recommend you need to start a YouTube channel. You need to start posting consistently and we can transform your life. Make sure to grab the free training down in the description. And that's going to be my free training to consistent 10K months. All the links we talk about in this video will be in that description. We'll talk about a bunch, but I'm not trying to sell you on everything. I'm just trying to give you a lot of different options and which options might fit which individual, right? Which one might be the right fit for you. So if you're not familiar, I have 2 YouTube channels. One is called Jake the Affiliate. Highly recommend subscribing to that one along with this one. And then I have the one that you're currently on, which is listed as Jake Thornhill Coaching You to 10K Months. We might change that later, but forever it's just been called Jake Thornhill. Right now, posting daily on both of these videos, tons of content going out. This one focuses obviously on affiliate marketing, but also a lot of launches, products that are being dropped daily. So we cover a lot of things in the affiliate marketing space, a lot of bonus packages for these products as they drop. So I'm reviewing tons of different things coming out on this channel, and the channel is really, really raw. A lot of conversations, more like this one. The content is less planned and less strategic and more just conversational, as opposed to this one where we try to prep it at least a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to start kind of here on this channel, talk through some things that I have been reviewing, what's working, what's not working, what I would recommend, who this is for, what you can expect. I'm going to do one more pitch on why you should do a YouTube channel and to get to 10K month first, and then we're going to go on. The reason, and I've talked about it, in fact, I am going to recommend at some point after this video, go watch this one right here. I actually just released today. I think it was a really good video, just painting the picture of what your life could be like by following that strategy. Takes some work to get there. You're not going to be there overnight, of course, but once you get there, how much time you can really recover and live life on your own terms. I thought it was a really, really good video. And the real 3 things that we iron down when it comes to picking the right online business is 3 components. It's simple. I don't want a lot of moving parts. I don't want it to get bogged down. I want 1, 2, max 3 actionable things I have to do every day. 2, predictable. When I start doing it, I want to know with certainty that it will work over a long enough time horizon. And number 3, scalable. You can actually get not only 10 to 20K a month, you can scale it to 50 to 100. And we actually touch on that in that video. Really, really good video. I definitely recommend watching that one along with getting the free training to 10K a month down in the description. That being said, I'm going to do a little bit of a guided tour and talk through a lot of the stuff that I've been reviewing. And hopefully you will find something that you go, oh, for those of you who are looking to make just a little bit of extra money, who are looking more in the side hustle space, oh, I love the idea of that. That might be a good fit for me. Okay. So hear me out. We're going to talk about a lot of different things, but I can almost be sure there'll be something that really clicks for you as we go through all these different strategies. So I'm actually going to start with something else first. I'm going to start with this one. And the reason I'm going to do that is because this is the challenge that I took, the company that I got started with 5.5, almost 6 years ago at this point. At that point, they were doing a 15-day online business builder challenge. I had no idea about affiliate marketing. I was actually looking, I actually had an email about this the other day. I was actually looking for how to market. I was a youth pastor, how to market my group locally. So we were having a big event. I was trying to think what can I do online to drive more traffic to the event and the news about the event so people will come onto campus, all that. So I was looking for marketing strategies for churches, and I came across this and was like, oh, this would be a lot of fun to do. I'm just going to try it on the side, and ended up doing $200,000 in profit in the first year on top of my 60-hour-a-week job as a youth pastor. So they've transformed it. Now it's not a 15-day business builder challenge. Now it's I believe, 5-day AI Business Builder Challenge. Really, really good. Highly recommend. If you want to start a business and you're like, I'm not ready to like go all in with something like coaching. We do offer coaching for those who are interested. That link's in the description as well. I'm not ready to go like all into coaching. I'm starting as an absolute newbie, but I do want to start getting momentum toward a business that can eventually do that. Great place to start here. And then you can determine like, do I want to do this a little bit? Do I want to do it a lot? And decide how much you really want to earn. Highly recommend affiliate marketing. It's how I got my start. So it's always a great recommendation when you're getting started. And you learn so many skills that apply to everything else you do in any of these other strategies. So I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning of this channel. It's about 2 months old now, as you can see. And this first one right here was the AI niche site blueprint. This one's really interesting. And I actually have another video where I use the same strategy, but from a different angle. If you're not familiar, it's utilizing something called pay-per-call. So pay-per-call is, instead of affiliate marketing, is typically I get a commission if you, so down the description, there's a bunch of links. Most of those are affiliate links. So if you click them, what happens is I get a commission. It doesn't change the price for you at all. I just get a commission for promoting their product. And what I do for you is, after you make a purchase of any of them, just email me at info@jakethornhill.com. And I actually have bonus packages for every single thing we promote. I'll give you an example of one that we'll talk about here. Like, here's a bonus page where for one product that I'm promoting, you get all 6 of these awesome bonuses completely for free just by going through my link. So that allows me to provide you extra value. It doesn't cost you anything, but I get a commission from the brand themselves, right? So that's the typical affiliate marketing, is I get paid when I make a sale. Pay per call, on the other hand, is I actually get paid when someone makes a phone call to a specific phone number, right? So for example, let's say I'm working with an a company for electricians. So I get someone to call that number because they need an electrician to come do work at their house. Well, when that person makes the call, I get paid every time they make the call, regardless of whether the sale is made or not. And that can happen because these companies understand their numbers and the value of a call. But you can get paid $50, $100, up to even $400 per call, which is crazy. 400, don't even expect 50 to 100 is a pretty reasonable number across a lot of industries. So what this actually does is it's an AI strategy to build out dozens and dozens and eventually hundreds of niche sites where you are pumping out content, ranking in very niche keywords in local markets. But it's a quantity-based strategy, so you can pump all of these out. And when someone goes to this website, it drives phone calls to pay-per-call, and then you're able to get paid. It's very, very passive. It takes 30 minutes to set one up. And really what you do today is just looking for new sites to buy. It's like $12 to buy a site. And outside of that, there's no real expenses in the business. So I love it because it's really cheap to get started. It's very, very, very passive. Once it's set up, you don't really have to touch it again. And I also love it because, and my team and I are actually doing this one. I also love it because you're building a sellable asset. So what you can do is do 6 or 7 different angles on electrician, right? So electrician repair can be one keyword. And then electrical panel install could be another keyword, right? You do this package of 5, 6, 7 electrical ones, and they start generating $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, where you can typically sell a package of sites like that for times 33 or times 3 a year, about times 33 of its monthly revenue. So you can sell these things for a lot of money because you're selling to people who can improve the site and drive even more traffic. So I love that it also creates sellable assets for you. Really cool strategy there. I have 2 videos on that. That is just the bonus package. And then this one is the review. One's a review, one's bonuses. BuzzRep's a software. I'm not going to go too much into softwares because that would help you in specific businesses. I want to focus more on businesses themselves. So OfferLab is going to be similar. OfferLab is actually going to be you could call it an affiliate network. So for those of you who are affiliates and looking for products to sell, you should sign up for OfferLab. I have really crazy bonuses. You can sign up completely for free and just get those bonuses for free. But OfferLab, if you're trying to sell your product, you can post your product on OfferLab, and affiliates will automatically see it and promote your stuff. Or as an affiliate, it's a place where you can find really good affiliate offers. So it's not really a strategy as much as it is a platform for someone who sells their own products or is an affiliate. School communities, this probably isn't what I would recommend to most people out the gate. There's a lot that goes into that. It's a great strategy to build your own community. So if you're looking to build communities around really niche ideas, it's a cool idea. But again, I wouldn't consider it. It's kind of its own business, but there's a lot more to it than that. So we're going to get into some of the juicy ones here in a minute. So here's one called vibe coding. Now this is something I'm actually still looking for. There's a course I'm looking for. I know it exists and I don't know what it is yet. So there are absolutely people creating mini digital products that I'm not talking about like an ebook or a lead magnet or some small. I'm talking about things like custom GPTs or like small micro SaaSes that they can create with ChatGPT and selling those and making really good money doing it. I haven't seen one that is like that's the one yet. When I do, I'll definitely do a review on it, probably on this channel. But I know that there's people out there doing that at scale. And I would like to be doing that more and kind of creating these kind of assets that align with our business that we can sell, get people on our email list, and then kind of like upsell them into, anyways, whole separate thing. That being said, Vibe Code's a really good introduction. If you have never used an LLM like ChatGPT to create anything, this is a great intro course. It's like $17. And it'll really open your eyes to what can be done. If you already have some experience, it's not going to really take you to the next level in the way that I would have liked. I really love it for beginners. It's not great if you already have some experience doing anything. So these three right here, this was a good video where I went over a lot of different businesses as well, kind of my top 10. So that's a good video to watch if you're still struggling through and trying to figure out what's right for you. This right here is a software called eBook Writer AI. And here I use a strategy that we've implemented some. And this is the review, and this one's just the bonuses. This is really good if you have any experience already with KDP. So you're not going to get a course with any of this. You're going to get a little bit of education, not a lot. You're basically just getting a software that can pump out AI books very quickly. And you could do hundreds of books a day, or dozens of books a day, is fair to say. I think you could probably do 20, 30 without it being too much. So if you have KDP experience, this is a really good tool, software to help you do that faster. If you don't have KDP experience, it's not one I would necessarily recommend because KDP is getting flooded with AI content. If you already have experience in the industry, that's a great tool to have. If you don't, I wouldn't get started right now, to be honest. Just me. Man, I wish this was a evergreen product. This was actually a launch. So I'll briefly touch this because you can't get in it now, unfortunately. This was called the No Sale Profit System. And it was also pay per call, but instead of niche sites to drive traffic to those calls, it was using Facebook ads. It is probably, and I've gone through quite a bit of Facebook ad courses, it was probably the best course I've ever been through on Facebook ads in general, and I'm implementing that into our business. But it also, because the guy who does it has done over 220 million in revenue in ads. Obviously, that's not profit, it's revenue, but he has a lot of experience. I learned a lot from him. But it's a great strategy. You find an ad that works and you just crank up how much you spend on it and you're making this money with pay per call. Really, really cool. It's not available now. Sorry. This goes into a little bit of what we're doing now. That's not really. Let's see. Oh, sorry. This video just talked about the fact that these 3 videos made 4,000. Again, trying to encourage you to use YouTube to start your business. So there's about 3 more that I kind of want to touch here that are worth the time, I believe. The first one is this, and I want to add a massive asterisk to this because this strategy is phenomenal. The course is good. The people who sell it are sketchy, which that's gonna be a little messed up. I actually sent them an email today saying, let me start with what it is. The hybrid income protocol teaches you how to use WAP to do something called clippings. So clippings there are lots of famous creators. You've got Gary Vee, you've got Conor McGregor. Mr. Beast just launched his own site to do the same kind of strategy. People who have already gone viral with their content. And what they do is they give you their clips or their long form content, and you can turn them into clips, and you post them on short form content like Instagram, YouTube Shorts, or TikTok, and you get paid per 1,000 views. So maybe $3 per 1,000 views. Well, they're giving you the content, and you can just make some small iterations to make it more addictive to watch. And basically, you can just publish tons of this content, and you just get paid for the views. And this is content that's already performed well, right? We're not going out and trying to create content ourselves. Like, this is stuff that's already done tens, maybe even, let's say, millions and tens of millions of views itself. So it's a really good starting point. So you can go out. This basically teaches you how to do that, right? How to take these clips. You can just throw them into a software where it will take them from long form into short form, and then add different things that will make them more addictive to watch. And then you just get paid for the views. It's a great strategy. Clippings is very, 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 very good strategy. The problem is, when I bought this, they also had an upsell for a done for you option. I'm now 10 days in, and they haven't fulfilled it. So their support sucks. Like, the support is awful. I actually emailed them back today and said, I'm going to be getting a refund on the done for you portion if they don't respond to my email. And I'm probably taking these videos down if they don't reply to it. Not because the system doesn't work. The course was like $17, $20, something like that. And the course is great. The course is worth every penny. But their support sucks. So just a heads up, they want to be super, super clear. I love the system. It's worth buying just the base product to learn the strategy better, but definitely don't buy the upsell because they don't fulfill it, and their support will never reply to you. So hopefully they reply to me and I can come back and change my opinion on that later. But as of now, they have not. So that's the hybrid income protocol system. Really good strategy. There's another one here. I thought I did a video before this, but maybe not. Let me make sure. So I'm looking at Profit Trigger. So this video, and this video are all about this thing called Profit Trigger AI. I feel like I would recommend this to those who already have a business, not if you're getting started. It's a cool, unique strategy where you're using QR codes to drive traffic. It's actually already made us money. We did $2,500 the first 24 hours we did it. Excuse me. Been doing a lot of talking today. So it definitely works, but I don't know if that's where I would start if I was starting a side hustle. Really good strategy though. We are driving a lot of traffic with it right now, and it's actually an active part of what we're doing every day. I'm not, but my team is implementing that daily. Bonus Builder review. If you're an affiliate marketer, you should 1,000,000,000% go buy this software. This sales page right here, by the way, was made in like 2 minutes using this software. So again, not a side hustle. Not going to talk about it much. It's a no-brainer. This right here is a great strategy. The video hasn't come out yet. I think I'm going to post it tomorrow. Dang it, I don't have it up right now. I think it's scheduled to be posted tomorrow. We're on this channel. So Sunday, what does the thumbnail look like? I think on the thumbnail it says something like #1 side hustle ? Go watch that video. It'll probably be the day before this one releases. So 1 to 2 days before this video is when that one dropped. And in that, I cover a combination of Amazon influencer and YouTube and how you can, my issue with it is the scalability. I think it's hard to get past 10K. I think it is the most surefire way to make side income. It's basically guaranteed. So it has like the predictability part of it is great. I do feel like it just gets capped at some point, which I don't fully understand why it does. It kind of shouldn't, but I just haven't heard anyone do over 150K a year with it. I've heard a lot of people do over 100, but I've heard of people getting kind of hard capped there, and maybe they're getting distracted and doing other stuff. I don't know. I feel like it should be possible. But if you just need more money coming in every month, this is one of the most fun side hustles I've ever done. The money is almost guaranteed. And the way I put it together in that video was really helpful. The Cookie Dollars review covers one element of it, but I combined that with multiple other elements in that video. So definitely watch that. These are kind of separate videos. Bonus stacking, viral review. Okay, so those are the ones that I'd really look at. Cookie Dollars, but again, I would watch it through the video that I'm posting tomorrow, but right before this video. Hybrid income for WAP clippings. I wish you could buy the no-sale profit system. I'm sorry you can't. The niche AI blueprint is good. So those are kind of the ones from this channel. The AI Business Builders is still always going to be one of my highest recommendations. This is one that actually releases tomorrow. You can see right here. I actually just completed a review on this channel. I'm sorry, I completed a review for the Jake the Affiliate channel. That'll probably drop within the next 1, 2, 3 days. This hasn't even launched yet. It's coming out tomorrow. But this is a great, great product. The name will be different. But if you want to on Jake the Affiliate, you can go watch the video called 100. It'll be 100 a pop review, something like that. It'll be very close to this, where I fully break down this strategy. In short, this is such a good strategy. This is probably what, if I really needed money, this has a little more work to it than something like clippings or the AI niche site. But if I needed money, I think I'd be hard pressed not to do $5,000 to $10,000 a month if I had to with this strategy. I really like it because you have to put the work in, but it's very hard not to make the money. So basically the idea of it is this is a course. It's $17. It's 100% worth getting just because long story short, this is actually produced by two guys by the name of James and Max. I've gone through a lot of their courses. I don't usually use their strategies because we already have a business that we run. We know what we're doing. We're following our blueprint, and I try not to add stuff to it too much. But I have taken something from almost every course I've ever bought from them, and they usually sell them really cheap. So this one's going to be $17. And what you're doing is going out and find people who need websites, and this 100% still exists. People still pay $5,000 to $10,000 for websites, but you can build websites with AI now, and I don't know exactly what software they're using for this, but this page right here, just a single page, I made in 2 minutes using an AI software. They are teaching you how to build out a full website in like 5, maybe 10 minutes. And what you can do is go to a customer or a client who needs a new website. You can show them the website and say, hey, you can buy this from us. It's not going to cost you thousands of dollars. It's just $500 and we'll install it for you. There's so much to do with this. I just want a long video on this. Highly recommend watching it. Really, really, really cool strategy because it's going to help you find people who need it really quickly. It's going to help you make it really quickly, which is going to be a very easy sell because you've already done the work. Anyways, I could go on this for a while. It's a great strategy. Go watch this video when it releases. I mean, it's 22 minutes, so it's in depth about this strategy. It's a great one if you want. It's a great side hustle. Great side hustle. And then we also have, as with everything, all these links are in the description. We have bonuses for all of them. Some of the links actually might take you to the bonus page and not directly. So a lot of them you can see the bonuses. But just email me at info@jakethornhill.com anytime you buy through my channel, and I'll have bonuses for you. I want to go through a few on my main channel as well. Most of what we're talking about on this channel is what I actually do with my coaching clients, right? It is taking a YouTube channel, getting to very simple, predictable, scalable YouTube channels that you can get consistent 10 to 20K months and eventually scale up to 50 to 100. Again, sounds difficult. It's really simple, which again is the point. Watch that video. That breaks it down. But there are a few things on the channel that I think are worth mentioning here. So let me go back just a little bit. Let me make sure. I think all of these are coaching videos. They are. This is actually one of those videos that did not get the love it deserves. Most of these thumbnails came from me learning how to do this strategy with AI to create images myself. So if you need good thumbnails or anything like that, check that video out. This is just another video covering OfferLab. This is a really good strategy. I've been frustrated with the owners of it a little bit. Their support's not the best. The course is a 10 out of 10 course. It is excellent. It's like $27 for the base course. And all of the upsells, none of them are required and all of them are excellent. One of the better courses I've been through. And again, I've bought over $150,000 of online education. So the idea behind this is creating digital assets using faceless traffic to drive it to those assets and making sales. And it's a great strategy. Now, even though it's a great strategy, I struggle with the idea of investing a lot of time into faceless content because I see where the future is going with AI. People are going to want, they already do, but they're going to want more of this. They're going to want more raw conversations with real human beings because AI is going to feel so bleh. Like you're probably already feeling it on whatever social platforms you use. AI just becomes like something you like standoffish. So anything that doesn't show an authentic face and an authentic personality, I think is going to tailor away. It'll always work, but I think if you're going to spend a lot of time, I would prefer for you to actually put your face in content. And you can still use this strategy, but I put your face in it. Where I am actually still using this strategy, and what I said in the video was I'm using it to run ads that break even, right? So we test a lot of different ads, build funnels that the goal is to break even in the ads and then make money on the back end. So that's how we're using the strategy. That's a great video though. If you want to go, and I could not recommend the course enough. The course is absolutely excellent if you're trying to make money online. Here was a fun one where I actually went through a lot of different side hustles and a lot of different business models that if you want kind of a second to this video, that's a really good one. Man, I really need to have, give me a second. I'm going to pull up my other channel because I want you to see this as well. Sorry, I'm looking at a second screen over here. So this video right here, highly, highly, highly recommend watching the 500 a week side hustle. That's the one implementing cookie dollars. So Amazon influencer plus YouTube, using YouTube to get the Amazon influencer program, and then one piece of content that makes you money through all of it. It's a great, great strategy. So that's PDF farming. That is just a general view on side hustles. This right here to me is probably still the greatest side hustle out there. If you go to ChatGPT or something and type in what states can't do sports arbitrage. And if you're in one of those states, I think it's still worth it. It's just a little harder. If you don't fall in one of those states, you should 100% be doing that. I am eventually going to build out a bonus stack for OddsJam. Basically, long story short, on top of some other bonuses, if you go by, because it's the only thing you need in order to do this side hustle. Let me explain the side hustle. I apologize. The side hustle is sports arbitrage, where it is sports betting kind of, but what you're doing is you're using two different sports books, betting the opposite side of a wager. So basically, no matter what happens, you win on both sides. And there's a software called OddsJam that finds these opportunities. Eventually what happens with it, so it's a little bit of a capped thing. You can always find workarounds, but like for most people, you can, I would do it for 1 to 2 months, especially with basketball season starting back. I would go do this for 1 to 2 months. I did in 28 days, like $7,500 with this strategy, learned it from scratch, implemented it. It is basically zero risk because again, like no matter which side, which sports book wins, you're betting on the same thing, the opposite sides, and the odds are just a little messed up and they haven't corrected yet. So you are making money no matter who wins. It's like betting the Duke's going to win the game and Duke's going to lose the game, and whichever one happens, I win money. That's what sports arbitrage is. So these two videos cover that. The only thing you need is a software called OddsJam to do it. And if you use, I'm sure the link's in both of these videos, but if you use the link, my affiliate link for OddsJam, I will also give you what was inside of my Online Business Academy community. Is a 100% free course teaching you how to do sports arbitrage. So that course is yours 100% for free. If you decide to get OddsJam through my link, highly recommend it. And again, it's going to walk you exactly through how I did $7,500 in 28 days. Everyone should do that strategy for 2 months until you get banned on the sports books because you've made so much money and they see that you're profitable and they kick you off. Once that happens, you can still make money. It's just a little bit harder. But I would take that free money on the front end. Cannot recommend that enough. I actually have separate videos coming out in the future where I'm sure I'll talk more about sports arbitrage. It's a great strategy. So after that, a lot of what else I have on the channel is actually online businesses. If you're going to go businesses, go with my free strategy down below, free training to 10K months. I'm glancing through to see if there's anything. Yeah, I get back into most of this. A lot of it still works, but it's just not the things that I would recommend today for a side hustle. Double checking to make sure. Like, I still love online arbitrage. I'll do videos about online arbitrage on this channel. But it's just hard to recommend that. So that's a lot of different strategies that are out there right now. If you want to see more coming, make sure to be subscribed on Jake the Affiliate. I do, again, 1 video per day on both channels. This leans far more into the coaching with some occasional side hustles. This leans into reviews of all kinds of products. Everything you need to know about affiliate marketing, we talk about on this channel. If there's ever a product you want me to review, if there's ever one I'm excited about, I'll drop it here. If you ever have questions about affiliate marketing, you can email me at info@jakethornhill.com and I'll make a video, or just go drop something in the comments and I'll make a video. I'm always looking for new ideas because I'm doing a lot of content, right? So let me know in this video if anything stood out to you, if anything looks exciting, if you have questions about any of these. More than happy to give clarification on anything. Again, the training, jakethornhill.com/free, or use the link in the description. All links to everything I mentioned in this video will be in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll do more updates maybe every month or every other month as new strategies are coming out, new courses are coming out. When there are really good opportunities, I will absolutely still share that with you. It's not the core of this channel, but I will try to do recaps every now and then. Make sure to be following Jake the Affiliate if you want like daily updates on this kind of stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.